right now I'm going to show you my car, the Audi A4 2010, or other known as the A4 B8 model. So probably almost about like a year ago, I had this car operating. It was working fine, and when I started modifying it, that is where all the issues came. I had installed, a big turbo that was rated for like 600 horsepower, like the Boss 600 turbo. I believe that's what it's rated for. So don't quote me on that. It's not running 600 horsepower when it was starting, but it was just a little bit on the lower end, so that still run and operate, not blow up. Months later down the road, we end up finding that the sensor was going bad on the cam. So it was like the mag sensor thing. I don't know what it's called, like officially. So, I'll show you guys here in a bit. But basically, that had went out for whatever reason. It was probably a bad sensor. Spent like a couple $100 just trying to replace it. And a few weeks later on, after months of trying to figure out why it was like stuttering or making like what was it called, issues with misfires, it kind of solved the problem. Week of driving, 2 weeks of driving, it died. So after that point, I knew it was gonna happen. I knew one day like my engine wasn't gonna start running again as normally because, one, I put in a big turbo. Two, I've done so much modifications for everything outside the engine. That was my problem there. If I had put forged pistons, done everything right from the beginning, bored it out and, actually took care of getting the proper internals done rather than doing the turbos, the intercoolers, the intake manifolds, everything else, I disregarded the actual engine internals, which is probably the most important part. And, it happened. So, in the end, I ended up, after a year later on, it was probably around the same time, sometime in June or July is when this car went out. So, I have the result of just having this lay here in the driveway for about a year now. Haven't done anything, haven't really touched it, haven't really tried to fix it because I've been working on a newer, bigger project. So ever since this issue happened, this kind of was like a issue in disguise, like a problem solver. So this is my solution. What you see here is a rendering of what the shop could look like. Imagine being able to work on your car without having to worry about the weather, what time of day it is, a space to where you could collaborate with other builders and build your car the way you want to on your time. Of course, this is going to be hard to do just by myself. That's why I need your help to make this dream shop of not just mine, but many others that want this to happen in the valley come true. So if you're like me, you have your project car waiting outside, waiting to be fixed with no start in mind, come join a membership where we can help you start your build and actually finish it by next summer. We are currently pre-selling memberships, so if you want to be a part of this shop, not just for me, but for the community, DM membership down below and I'll reach out directly to you with a link to our pre-sale membership, currently at a discount. So
Don't wait too longer to finish that project. Join our membership, and I'll see you in the shop.